to run the Atlantic IT support and make videos about tech stuff. Please join me and we learn. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please subscribe and let us grow this channel together. If you've subscribed, thank you. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to install Windows 7 on VMWare Player. On your screen on the right hand side, this is the shortcut for VMWare Player. I will double click on it. Alright, this is the Windows for VMware Player. As we are creating a new virtual machine, we'll choose option number 1. I will click on it and popping up a wizard. So this is the wizard it has given us to install Windows 7. I will use the installer disk image because I have the image for Windows 7. I downloaded. I will click here, then I'll browse here to choose where my ISO image is stored. I'll browse here, then I'll go to my local disk G. I'll go to my where, then I'll go to my operating system, then Windows 7, then I'll use Windows 7 Professional 64 DVD ISO. This is it. Alright, then I'll click open. When I click open, you see it's already detected here that this is Windows 7 64-bit. Okay, I will click next. Then here it's asking me install information. It's asking me for the product here, a version of Windows to install, Windows 7 Home Basic, personalized Windows 7, RK, so let's use Ryan IT. Then it's asking me for the password, right? It says it's optional. I'll leave it optional. For now, I'll not put in the password. Okay, let's put in the password. I'll put in password. Okay, now click next. So yeah, it's showing me that you did not enter the product key for Windows, but later I will put it in. Alright, I'll say yes. But if you have the key for the product, you put in there. Alright, this is showing us the virtual machine I'll be using. Windows 7 workstation _1. That's the name of our virtual machine. Down here, it's showing us the location of our virtual machine. I want my virtual machine to be installed on my USB drive. So I'll browse here and then I follow the path where I want my VM to be installed. I'll click browse. Then here, I'll choose my USB drive. This is my USB drive, drive E. Okay. In here, I already created a folder for virtual machines. You can see a KR VirtualBox. So in here, there's some folder as well for virtual machine here. So I'm going to install my VM Windows 7 in this folder. And I'll click here and then I'll click OK. So you see the location has already changed. A drive KR VirtualBox, then Windows 7 Trials operating system. Then I'll click next. Right here, specifying the disk capacity. It's recommending 60 GB, but I will use 30 GB in this case. Now we are showing us store virtual disk as a single file, split virtual disk into multiple files. I'll leave this as selected and then I'll click next. Okay, this is showing us it's ready to create a virtual machine. This is what we've set for our virtual machine. Okay, if you want to customize more, you can here customize that way and stuff. But for now, let's create, finish. So now it's creating the VM at this moment. It will take a little bit of time, but we'll keep on waiting and see how it goes. Alright, as you can see, our VMware Player is completing creating our disk. Okay, our disk has been completed. So our VMware Player is about to start booting up. Alright, okay. Let's click OK. Okay. Alright. Okay. Now our Windows is starting to boot up. It's loading files for Windows 7. Okay. You can see now it is starting our Windows. Okay, see the icon for Windows. Finally, it's showing up. So it means just starting to install our Windows. Okay, now the installation is beginning. It shows here install Windows, installing Windows. That's the information we need right now. Your computer will restart several times during installation. Now it's copying Windows files, finished. Now it's expanding Windows files that are required for our operating system to run properly. Alright, we'll give it some time till when it is done to 100%. Let's wait for 1%, then we'll pause our video and we'll be back when it is about 95, and then we'll finish up the installation together. Alright, see you when it's about 95%. And we'll be finishing up the installation together. Alright, like I said, I'll be back when it is 95, and here it is 95. Now it's 96, so it's about to complete the installation. 7. It's expanding the files. It's at 97%. In a few seconds, it will be installing features and then installing updates and then completing the installation of our Windows 7 on our VMWare Player. Like they said, our computer will be restarting several times during the installation. Let's wait and see what it will do after installing or expanding Windows files. Now it's at 99%. Alright, 100%. Okay, now it's installing updates. It's the next in line. Updates are done. Now we're about to complete our installation of Windows 7. Alright. Now, like it said, it will be starting several times. Right now, it is restarting, showing in 4 seconds, 3, 1, and there it goes. It will be restarting now. Oh, once again, Windows icon is flashing, starting Windows. Setup is updating registry settings. Okay, setup is starting services. Okay, it's completing now the installation of our Windows 7. You have to be patient. It takes some time. Alright, we will pause at this moment and then we'll be back when the installation is completing up. Alright, now it is restarting once again. because like it said, it will be restarting several times during the installation. So now this is the second time it's restarting through the installation process. As you can see, it's telling us the setup is checking video performance, putting services together. Again, it will be restarting. Setup will continue after restarting your computer. Like it informed us to be restarting several times. Now this is the third time. Basically, it's going through the process of getting everything ready for us for the first time. Setup is preparing your computer for fast use, because we've just installed it, so it just ensure that everything is ready and it's operational when we start our computer. That is our Windows 7 virtual machine on VMware Player. Alright, as you can see, this is Windows 7 Home Basic. Just preparing our desktop right now. Alright, this is Windows 7. Hey, it's telling us set network location. Or we may click this so that you don't need to set up the home network. So this is our desktop for Windows 7. This is how it looks, you see? All same. You see, it's very different. It's been a while since using Windows 7. So this is how it looks. This is our taskbar. This is our desktop. This is our recycle bin. You can create a folder, personalize, change your desktop. Okay, this is it. This is Windows 7. You can click here this button, start, and it shows you can see getting started, WordPad, Windows time, all programs. Remember this default. These are default programs, control panel, computer. Yeah, this is it. That's how it is. Music, pictures. This is the user who is logged in at the moment. Okay. This is Windows 7 operating system. Click here, properties. Let me see which operating system we installed. Alright. Windows 7 Home Basics Corporate 2009. This is our Windows 7. See you in my next video. Bye bye.